Thanks for checking out Scotty's Hobbies. Today I'm looking at this 2018 Chevy Traverse. I just finished the brakes on this and I'm going to show you real fast the torque specification I used when tightening up the rear caliper and bracket, everything, including the lug nuts too. When I use torque specifications, I always get my torque specs from the Motor Guide book. So that's where I'm getting my torque specs from when I'm showing you in my videos. While we're going along, please hit that like button, subscribe, check out the video library for a ton of automotive helpful DIY videos. And I also just uploaded a video on how I compressed this electronic parking brake caliper. So make sure you look for a video on that as well if you need some help doing that. Again, please sub. I'm trying to get 100,000 subs this year. You might be the one that helps me get there. If this video does help you out, comment below with the year, make, and model, the vehicle that it did help you on as we go. All right, let's get into this real fast. All right, now first off, you're gonna have your caliper bracket to knuckle bolts. These are 18 millimeter bolts. You have one right here and one right here. Gonna use my 3/8 torque wrench, works just fine. So we're gonna tighten these down to 74 foot-pounds, and then it says to go an additional 15 to 30 degrees of a turn. So let's torque these down first. 74. 74, and now I'm going to switch over to a little breaker bar I got. This is a Duratec 10-inch breaker bar, and we're going to go an additional 15 to 30 degrees. And if I don't go far enough or too far, comment below, let me know. That's pretty damn tight, actually. Hopefully that was 15 degrees. I don't even know if I could get it to go 15 degrees without using a breaker bar that's even longer. Hopefully that was 15 degrees. Now, let me get these brake pads loaded in here, get the caliper on, and we'll do the caliper bracket to caliper in just a moment. On your inboard pad, you want to make sure that little notch is on the bottom. That's going to line up with the caliper, so it won't turn. So the inboard pad has that little notch on the bottom. It does not have the two notches on the back like that. Mount the caliper onto the bracket, like so. If you have any problems getting this to slide on, just double check that you got everything right. You don't want to have any issues being able to push this down. It should slide on just fine. Get these started by hand, or by finger tight, I guess you could say. And then these, I believe they're 13 millimeter bolts. Let me double check. Yes, 13. These 13 millimeter bolts are going to be tightened down to 30 foot-pounds. I'm going to adjust my 3/8 torque wrench. Again, so these 13 millimeter bolts from the caliper to bracket, you have two of them. One right there, one right there. 13 millimeter, 30 foot-pounds. Good. And get this one going. 30 foot-pounds. That's it. You got everything properly torqued down, so you know nothing is going to wear unevenly. It's all properly torqued to specification. And you might be wondering where I get my torque specifications from. And let me show you real fast. This here is the Motor Guide book. This is your brake specifications, and I use this book a lot. So if you have any other brakes that you're doing and you need the torque specifications on them, let me know, and I will get you the torque specifications on those. So if I can help you out, just let me know, and I will. Also, one more thing that's pretty important is the lug nut torque spec. This is 103, I believe it is. I was way off. 140 on this truck. 140 foot-pounds on your lug nut torque specification. Everything being properly torqued down is pretty important when you are doing a BJ on any vehicle, so I highly recommend you use proper brake torque specs. I really appreciate you guys watching. Like, subscribe, and share, and I will see you guys on the next hopefully helpful video.